again, 6 games so far this season, and they have lost by just 1 goal. It's pretty close. Maybe tonight will be the night this weekend. Will be the finally get out of that meeting. But you got to think that it's eating away at this hockey team just a little bit. That's a lot of games to play with only 1 point to show for it. They got to just kind of keep digging down deep, keep giving it their best shot. And hopefully here tonight we'll be able to see it. It's calm air night here in the city. Arena. Lots of making hopefully a good crowd on hand here. And again, tomorrow on Saturday night, LA night, best crowd in the hockey season. Fortunately for the Northern Northstars, they're up against the Brandon Wing Kings who have lost this hockey season. And it's a power play.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Calm Air Night here at the TRCC for your Norman Northstars. Up to say a couple of words before the game begins are Stephanie and Kelsey.
Hello everyone, thank you for having us from Calm Air. We're excited to be here and sponsor the Norman Northstars. We want to hear all of those noisemakers clashing together tonight. And if you haven't had a chance, come visit us at the booth for a chance to pick up a ticket and win a free flight that'll be drawn later during the game. Best of luck and have fun.
We have a captains from both teams come to center ice, and maybe a couple of helpers here to bring the girls out for a ceremonial face-off.
The fact that you can actually count is the bad sign. Some Calm Air employees out there to do the official dropping of the puck. And the Norman Northstars, 17 games, 16 losses, 1 overtime loss. They have 1 point. They have scored 46 goals and given up 102 goals. That actually puts them at the bottom of the league in both those goals for and goals against percentages. We now have our national anthem.
We
And I know you may find that hard to believe, but that was Bruce Cameron leading us in the national anthem. Didn't he do a nice job there? Good job, Bruce. The Southwest Cougars kind of streaky this hockey season. They started the year with 5 losses in a row. Then they won 3 of their next 4 games, including a 3-2 victory over the Brandon Wheat Kings. Lost another 4, won a couple, and again, including a 5-3 victory over the Winnipeg Bruins, who I think at that point were sitting in first place in the AAA League. And they come in with a narrow loss to the Winnipeg Wild. They lost to the Wild last Sunday by a score of 4-3. So you can't take this team lightly. They, I think, are playing better hockey now than they were at the beginning of the year. Most teams do, and hopefully the Norman Northstars are ready for it and can come out with a victory here. Now with the opening period, here is Bruce.
Well, thank you, Tom. The referees for today's game will be Brett Florence and Matt Violet. Brett Rempel and Barry Rempel and Donnie Mitchell will be doing the lines here tonight. Northstars with 17 straight losses coming into tonight's game. And look at that, right off the bat, they opened the scoring. And that only took 13 seconds. I barely got the words out of my mouth, and the Northstars are ahead by a goal.
Well, Bruce, I think we've seen that go the other way so many times this hockey season, where they've given up a goal in the first few seconds, or at least the first couple of minutes of a hockey game. I don't think I've seen them skate out to a goal in just the first 13 seconds in a long, long time, and maybe that's a sign of something here to come. Maybe Henry Muchaguganop should wear that yellow hat, yellow helmet all the time, because maybe that's the secret.
Well, it looked like Valentino gets the goal. We'll get the official for you here in just a moment. But in any case, the Northstars are leading here, and it's early with that goal. And the Southwest Cougars, as I said, they're winners of 2 of their last 3 games. So they are a team to be reckoned with indeed.
So we got Valentino from Howard and Rambo, 13 seconds in. The Norman Northstars out to a 1-0 lead here early on in this hockey game.
Puck is right into the Southwest Cougars, and the Northstars are lighting up. They're in there quickly again. There's a shot. That's off a leg, and back comes the Southwest Cougars. Taking the puck down over the line. There is Holstein. His shot is on. Elstad makes his first save of the game. Here's the pass, comes right out to the slot. There's the shot. That one there ricochets off a leg and bounces in behind the Northstar goal. Southwest Cougars are on the attack now, but the Northstars trying to come out of their own zone. That puck gets to the line. And now Muchaguganop gets it over the line, but this Cougars pound it right back in. Buswagon is in there, Fornals banging around the boards, trying to get that to Hunter. Hunter tries to center out the puck. He'll get over the line. The Southwest Cougars brought it in on the offside.
The Southwest Cougars did make the playoffs, they missed the playoffs last year. It was very, very close. They were fighting for that last playoff spot, and I think missed it by a point or 2. And they don't want to put themselves in that position again, but they are out of a playoff position right now. They trail the 8th place team by 5 points. That's the Kenora Thistles.
Jamie Valentino with his 5th goal of the season here in the early going. He's got this team sparked here, and there's a puck rolls right into Wallace, and he sees 2 Northstars barreling down on him, and he smothers it there with nearing the 2 minutes of the game gone.
Listening to the Norman Northstar coaches, they said they played really well last weekend, didn't come away with a victory, but certainly the effort was there, and maybe it'll be rewarded here tonight.
Puck comes back to the point. That puck was driven in by Foe. He's got it again. This time he gets it in deep. In there is Howard, bodies his man along the boards as the Cougars work it out on the right side. Puck gets out the center, and it's turned back the other way there by Weens. Gets it back in. The Cougars take a look. They'll shoot the puck. That'll clear all the way down the ice, and that'll be icing against the Southwest Cougars.
Southwest Cougars in here. There's no names on the back of their jerseys. One of the few teams that we see in here without that, and makes our job just a little bit harder because we don't really know the team all that well, so we are constantly having to look at our sheet there to see who is carrying the puck.
Puck comes back, and out comes the Cougars. Coming up here on the attack, Darius Fortin. His shot is weak and wide. That one went behind the goal. Now there's going to be, is this a penalty or did the net come off? I'm not sure. Looks like the net popped off the moorings, and that stopped it there. 17:46 to go here in this first period.
Cougars trying to sneak a puck in behind Melstead there, came around the net and just tried to bank it off the back of him. Melstead had tight to that corner, maybe a little too tight as the net came off that side. They've got it back on there now, and we'll have a face-off to the right of Melstead.
Albert Berard take the draw against Forrester. McCorrister, that is. The puck is in behind the North Stars net. There's Hill. Will play it around on the boards. They tried to center it, couldn't do it. Picked off there by Pringle. North Stars still couldn't, but it looks like it was gloved ahead there, and that'll stop the play there.
North Stars have Jaworski in the lineup, one of their APs. So he'll be seeing some ice time here. He's spent a few games already with the North Stars this year, but he's been one of their more regular call-ups.
Face off just out the North Stars, outside the North Stars blue line. They got it up and over the Southwest Cougars line. Puck goes down into the corner to Kuna down there, battling along that boards there. Good work by the North Stars there, hemming in the Cougars. Now it's Keaston Saunders there, played in behind the Cougar goal. Muswagon pinching in along the boards, couldn't hold that puck in. The puck comes spurting down there. Kozak chases it down for the Southwest Cougars, but Muchaguganapp gets there ahead of him, and now the puck is off the boards. That's going to go to the length of the ice, and that's going to be icing now against the Norman North Stars.
Dennis McNish, head coach of the Southwest Cougars, will be our guest in the opening intermission, and they have to come a long way when you come from their neck of the woods to our neck of the woods. There's really no shortcuts, and I would imagine that trip last night in that snow was a little bit interesting, but thankfully they made it without incident, and here they are.
Well, it was a little bit adventurous for him. We'll talk to him about that. He got the pot, and then they had to wait there for a few hours. We'll talk to him a little bit about their trip. It was a little bit of an effort to get here, but they're here, and they're in full form here tonight. Here's a pass out to the center ice area as the Cougars come right through the middle. Puck dumped in there by McCorrister. That comes bouncing out, and jumping on that is Melstead. He'll stop it right there. They'll drop the puck probably to the left side of goaltender Melstead.
So these Cougars come in. They've got a record of 5 wins, 10 losses, and overtime loss. They have 11 points in their first 16 games. That's good enough for 11th spot, but as I say, they want to try to get at least into that 8th spot. That's the Yellowhead Chiefs occupying that spot with 16 points, so they've got some ground to make up there. The Cougars do. So do the North Stars, but they have more ground.
The Southwest Cougars in their last 3 games, one victory they got was against the Bruins, and the other one against Kenora, only to lose by 1 goal to the Winnipeg Wild. So in their last 3 games, this team has been playing some pretty good hockey. Puck comes right back to the point. There's a shot. Now it never made it through. That was Lawrence taking the shot. Now it's Howard trying to get it out. He couldn't get it by Lawrence. Now it's up against the boards on the far side. Now Howard gets it, and he chips that puck down the ice, and here's Rambo on that puck. Takes it right in behind the Southwest Cougar net. Loses the puck there. Cougars can't come out. Kept in. Howard is on it. Howard trying to make the pass out to the slot. Couldn't do that. And now the Cougars will clear it. There's a pass over on the left boards. Nobody over there, and the Cougars and the North Stars are making changes on the fly here. Coming up the wing there is Jaworski getting the puck down. Ledoux is up there too along the boards. Now it's on to Robinson. Gets it back to the point there. There's a shot there, but that one was stopped, and the Cougars are coming back. Cougars make the pass. That's right through the slot area. Nobody there to touch the puck. Puck chipped off the boards. That one goes right past Lawrence, and down the ice it goes. Reed trying to catch up to it down in the corner. Mitchell Reed trying to get away from a check. Plays it back to Hill. Hill plays it back to Reed in the corner. 2 Southwest Cougars on him. Now it's the Cougars finally getting a hold of the puck and getting it to the line. Berard up there on the forecheck there, keeps it in. temporarily, and the puck now is finally chipped out. North Stars making a good account of himself here in the early going against the Cougars. North Stars deserved a better fate last week on the road trip, leading 5-2 going into the third period against the Pembina Valley Hawks, only to lose the game 6-5. Puck at the blue line now is chipped out, and back come the Cougars. Storming over the line, good shot right on. That one was taken by Holstein, but Wellstead makes the save.
6 minutes gone in the opening period. The North Stars up by 1. You're listening to North Star Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
Well, welcome back, everybody. 13:52 left to go. Face off to the left side of Melstad. And the North Stars leading by a goal on the Jamie Valentino goal. And he got that one within 13 seconds of the period. Now one guy waved out. Now the North Stars trying to clear it. Cougars got her back to the point. There's a shot, tipped in front, rebound, and Melstad makes the save on the rebound from Holstein.
Nice save there by Melstad as Holstein had control of that puck and was trying to lift it high up over top of Melstad, but he was able to get his glove hand out there and snag that and force a face-off down in the North Stars zone. 13:41 here to go in the opening period. The Normand North Stars scoring 13 seconds in. Valentino is 5th of the year. That's the only goal so far this game.
Berard will play it around behind the goal. And out come the North Stars. There's Ledoux. Oh, hammered into the boards there, heavily there, and he goes down from the check. The Cougars get it out. Over the line they go. Here's Fortin. Fortin takes a shot. Good glove hand there by good save there by Melstad. He got the glove right out there.
Nice save there by Melstad. Normand North Star is going to be relying on him big time here this weekend. As Racine is not in the lineup, their regular other goalie, and Skylar Zox is the backup here again tonight. He's played that role a few times this season.
Southwest Cougars are coming at the North Stars in waves, though, although the North Stars scored early, but they have been on their heels here a little bit the last few minutes, and another save by Melstad, and that's got to be concerning for the coach there to watch their team kind of sit back here. This is a pretty good hockey team, Tom, this Southwest Cougar team.
Well, they came out a little bit slow and flat, but you can see that they're pressing. They've now outshot the North Stars 11-2 here. The North Stars have only just 2 goals. Their first one was on a goal, 2 shots.
I don't think the record is indicative of the way this team can really play. Puck just at the line of the Normand North Stars. Now it's Hill back for it. Hill gathering a bit of room there. A little momentum at his own blue line before losing the puck. Now it's chipped ahead. But the Cougars intercept it at the line and they play it right back in. There's Hill back for it. He gets it over to Daguna. He'll bank it off the boards. Send it around to Robinson. Hunter. Or Rambo back for it there, and Rambo recovers the puck again. Tries to make a pass up, but he couldn't, and the puck bounces off the boards and down the ice. Now Valentino coming on, along with Howard and Berard. And puck went off of Andrew's stick. Muswagon gets it up to Howard. Howard dumps it in. Berard chases in after it. Not going to get there, though, as the Cougars play the puck off the boards as Fortin got it to the line. Dumped in there by Muswagon. Couldn't get it in deep enough. Here's Rambo, or Andrews down in the corner, in behind the North Star net. Puck played around the boards. King takes a shot. That hit him, deflected in front. Melstad had to be sharp there. Puck comes back to the point, onto the stick of the Cougars. There's another shot, another save. Shot clock going up here by the second here as the Cougars putting on some good pressure here. Puck sent in there by Klein. Puck comes around on the boards. Howard couldn't clear it. Back to Klein at the point. He'll play it around on the boards. Trying to get to hit Pringle in behind the net. Northstars got it. Now they'll play it out. Here's Howard. Gets to center. He'll dump it in now. He'll go for a change. As Reed and Saunders now on the ice for the Northstars. Northstars dump it in. Ramsey for the Cougars. Couldn't get it out. Guna has it on his stick. Trying to get it to Muchaguganop. Couldn't do it. Full pinching in. There's a shot. That one's gloved there by Wallace. Wallace not too busy, Tom. Only third shot. And we're halfway through the first.
Halfway through the first, and it's been all Southwest Cougars since that goal as they are pressing to try to tie this hockey game up. The Norman Northstars maybe a little bit fortunate that they still lead this hockey game. Hopefully they can start to reassert a little bit of pressure themselves.
Cole got it at the point, played it right back in, and Muchaguganop plays it right in, and Wallace will hang on to that, and they'll drop it once again. This one coming to the left side of goaltender Riley Wallace, who comes in with a 3.44 goals against average.
Norman Northstars looking for their first win of this hockey season. It's got to come at some point.
Puck played around behind the Southwest Cougar net. Lawrence trying to come out. Cougars got it to the line. Kept in. There's pass over and tipped in by Roberts. Foe gets in there first for the Northstars. Trying to get that puck ahead. Now turning back inside his own line there is Jarowski. Gerard couldn't get anywhere. Fortin takes it over. His shot off the post with that shot. Oh, Fortin came within an inch of putting them into a tie. That one's on the glove side of Melstead. Puck got to the point. Kept in. Cougars coming in there once again. Puck right through the slot. Nobody there. Saunders played it through. Now there's a bad line change for the Northstars, but there's a shot on, and that was taken there by Scher, and that was stopped by Melstead.
9:15 here to go in the opening period. The Northstars continue to lead 1-0. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca. Murray Kissick, and I don't know. No. Thought I had him.
Welcome back, everybody. 8:47 to go here in the first period. The Northstars lead by a goal here. Puck got to the line and dumped in. There's a pass out in the slot as the Cougars are putting the pressure on here, and the net moved, and that'll stop the clock at 8:38 left to go here in the first.
Well, as Fortin rattled that puck right off the goal post there, that was up high over top of the shoulder of Melstad, and he obviously was beat, but I guess, as they say, the post is part of the goaltender's equipment, so no goal, and it remains a 1-0 game thanks to Valentino.
The shot clock tells a different story here, 14-4 for the Southwest Cougars. Northstars might have scored early, but they've been sitting back here, and the Cougars have been coming full force. Puck dumped right in. It goes deep into the corner. Obesco plays it around the boards, and the Northstars coming out. There's a pass that went off. Saunders going to get down there first. Falls down on the play as he hustles into the corner. Looks like against Lawrence down there. Puck comes out to the slot. Nobody there, and the Cougars take the loose puck back the other way. Pass intended from Andrews, never got there. Saunders will play it up. And now it's back, and the Cougars will now take it up on the right boards. Right down in the corner goes Klein. Round the boards. On the far side there is McCorrister. But it's Taguna. Tries to flip the puck out, but it was kept in there by Lawrence. Good forechecking here by the Cougars. Puck down. Jaworski couldn't clear it. There's another save for Melstad. Melstad standing on his head out there so far in this first period. 15 shots, and he's still holding strong in there.
Every now and then you'll hear somebody say that maybe Melstad takes a little while to get going. He has had to be going here right from the get-go, as he's been tested lots and with some really good opportunities. That time Jaworski just kind of threw it up the side without really looking, and the Cougars were waiting on it and had a great scoring chance because of it.
Howard gives it a chip off the boards to get it out the center. Puck goes into the corner. Foe gets in there. Pass it out to Howard. Howard gets it up to Rambo. Rambo coming through the neutral zone. Takes it down. And was knocked off his stick there by Shearer. Got it back to the point. Robinson. Now it's Valentino will play it in. But the Cougars take control. Howard with it there, right in the slot, and he blasted that one over the top. Here's a play right in front. Backhand shot, and another save there for Wallace on the
good chance there for Howard, as he had that puck all alone. I think he was a little bit surprised and didn't really have the thought of what he was going to do with it. He shot it up high, and it went over top of the net, and then he made a nice feedback out to Valentino. Valentino trying to shovel it past there on his backhand, but Wallace was there to stop that.
I don't think Valentino could believe he was all by himself there, not a Cougar around. Couldn't get that one to go. He's got one, but he couldn't get that one through. Cougars are back up there. Puck goes over on the far side. Taguna couldn't get the puck out. There's a shot on. Melstad with the save. Puck rolls in behind him. Northstars couldn't clear it. Kept in by Roberts. Another shot. Steered away there by Melstad. Finally, Northstars get it out and rolls down into the Cougars' end. Backboard is King. Plays it up on the right side. Here come the Cougars. Back over the line they go. There's a shot. Melstad with another save. Roberts taking the shot.
Northstars are really, frankly, playing with fire here as they just keep turning that puck up, and then their defensemen pinch and get beat, and creating a lot of odd man rushes there against their own netminder. But Melstad doing what he has to do. He stopped all 18 shots so far this period.
Jaworski playing it up. Got to the line. There's Taguna not moving the puck fast enough. Guggenau managed to get it over the blue line, but it was the Cougars now dumping it back in. Jaworski back on the puck. Northstars pinned down again. Puck comes back to the point. There's a shot. That was taken by Sambrook. Finally, the Northstars find a bit of daylight here as Saunders. Jonathan Saunders over the line. Can't get the good shot away there. Sambrook got a piece of that shot. Taguna. Down in behind the goal. Gets it right out in the slot. There's a backhand shot by Saunders. That doesn't make it through. Taguna tried to put her out to the slot, and it's the Cougars coming back the other way with it now. King with it. King takes a shot from a bad angle. That's stopped easily by Melstad. Puck jumps on the back of the net, on the Northstars net. That stops the play. 4:25 left to go here in the first. The Northstars lead by 1.
Well, the Norman Northstars getting outshot 19-5 now, and it's almost like they're just playing to get the puck out of past their own blue line and not really even thinking much beyond that. And I guess maybe that is the first thing you need to think about. But they got off to a great start, but it's been all Cougars since then.
You almost think it's a matter of time before the roof caves in here. Here's a pass that jumps over the stick of Jimmy Valentino. But he recovers the puck down in the corner, takes a weak shot. That doesn't make it through. And that was gobbled up there by Shearer. Now here comes the Cougars back. Cougars take the blue line. Their shot is well wide of Melstead. There's a pass that was headed for Howard. That jumped over his stick. That'll go the length of the ice. That'll be icing called against the Norman Northstars.
Norman Northstars holding on to a 1-goal lead here with under 4 to play in the opening period. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
Well, welcome back. 3:42 left to go here in the first period. And the North Stars lead on the Jamie Valentino goal, which only took 13 seconds. And 20 shots to 5 in favor of the Southwest Cougars. So the North Stars got to get going the other way. The ice is tilted not in the North Stars' favor at this point, although they lead in the hockey game. Puck is in behind Melstead. Cougars are on the attack once again. Back to the point it goes. There's a shot. That puck just missing the net. Melstead without his goal stick right now. Obesco pinned up against the board. Berard, there's one right in the slot, and they finally score. And it only was a matter of time. Tom Fortin, I believe, got the goal, and he was goal stickless in the net.
Well, I think he had grabbed Chase Muswagon's stick there, and it's not the same kind of stick, and he was beat right in the 5-hole, and I think he kind of looked at the stick because it's obviously not as wide as a regular goalie stick. And 1-0, or rather 1-1 now, 3:17 here to go, and as Bruce said, just a matter of time as these Cougars have just been pouring it on here after the North Stars have taken a very early 1-goal lead.
Of course, they're scoring the goal on his 21st shot.
His 9th of the year, I think, Bruce?
I believe it's his 9th, yeah. Goal, his 9th of the year. He's got this game knotted up at a goal apiece. We're under 3 minutes to go here in the first.
Southwest Cougars goal scored by number 19, Jared McPherson. Assisted by number 22, Blake Holstein, and number 11, Matthew Ramsey in 16 minutes, 43 seconds.
So McCorrister from Holstein and Ramsey, that's the official for that goal. The other one, Valentino from Howard and Rambo at just 13 seconds in, and maybe that'll alleviate some of the pressure as the Cougars were really pouring it on trying to get that equalizing goal.
Puck in the neutral zone, driven in. North Stars are going to make some changes now. Rambo and Howard now coming on as the Cougars now trying to play it out. They got to center, and the North Stars dumped it right back in. We got our first penalty of the game coming here, Tom. Let's see who's got fingered for this one.
Maybe Howard for the
and it looks like Howard.
North Stars. He was out off in the corner there and kind of behind the play. The play had come back out to the blue line, but 2:02 here now, and it's a 4-minute penalty. So this is the last thing the Norman North Stars needed after facing a constant barrage in this period, finally giving up a goal once Melstead had lost his stick. Now they're going to be without a skater here for some time.
Well, 4 minutes to kill off here on the Howard penalty. Back it came to the point. Lawrence at the point. Hill out there to kill this off. Butch-Guggenap, Rambo, and Robinson out there for the North Stars. Try to kill this penalty. Puck comes right back to the point, right on the Lawrence's stick. He'll dish it across. There's a shot. Melstead stopped that. Butch-Guggenap tried to clear, couldn't. Lawrence pinching in, and so is Klein off the blue line. Back he comes to Lawrence, fakes the shot, moves into a better shot to the net. That was steered, stopped by Melstead. Southwest Cougars moving that puck around quite freely inside the North Stars line here. North Stars, their penalty killing is at 69.2%. And the power play for the Cougars are at 23.6. There's a shot by Lawrence. That one is on. That was stopped by Melstead. Puck in behind the goal of the North Stars. North Stars haven't touched the puck since the penalty started. Here's a shot that's deflected.
I'm not sure Melstead saw that one at all.
Finally, the North Stars get a hold of it and clear it down the ice. Wow. Only 22 seconds left in the period. 22 minutes and 18 seconds left in this power play. Here come the Cougars once again. Here they come over the line. On the stick there, Kozak. Kozak will play it off. Tried to center the puck. Nobody there. Finally, a shot hits a leg and bounces out, and that's the end of the period. The North Stars managed to hang on here for 1-1, but the shot count is 21-5 in favor of the Southwest Cougars in quite a period, Tom. For the North Stars, they were under siege most of that period.
Well, I guess you could say it's good news and bad news, Bruce, as the North Stars outshot in that period 21-5, and I'm sure once we get the number here from Dennis, they were outchanced by a wide margin as well, but that's the bad news. The good news is they're tied 1-1 with about 2 minutes to go in that first period, so the North Stars were able to kill off the first 2 minutes and 3 seconds of that before that first period ended. It's only a minute 57 to go on that. Goal scorers in this hockey game, McCorster for the Cougars with his 9th of the year. He's the leading goal scorer for the Cougars this hockey season, and Valentino got his 5th of the year just 13 seconds into that opening period. Even strength goals. There's been only one penalty, and that is Howard for the Norman North Stars. The Southwest Cougars are not a team that takes a lot of penalties, and the North Stars seem to be matching them on that one. Now with the second period, here is Bruce.
Well, thank you, Tom. Welcome, everybody. Period number 2. North Stars in a 1-1 tie here with the Southwest Cougars, but they've got some work to do to keep those Cougars at bay. They are coming in droves here on the shot clock, 21 shots by the Cougars. So that first period, they were dominating. So they got to play a little bit better here. They're going to try to steal a win away from these Southwest Cougars. Now the Cougars are taking it into the North Stars zone. Their play is around the net. Comes back to the point. Much Guggenau clears it out. Off the boards, down the ice it goes. Looks like he changed his helmet, Tom. Much Guggenau now with the blue helmet instead of the yellow helmet for some reason.
Well, we wonder if maybe, somebody said something to him, because there should be, usually there's some sort of
color code,
Color code, yeah. Maybe he left it at home and somebody had to go get it.
Oh, that's possible. There's the Cougars off the boards. Here they come. Coming out of their own zone. Up on the stick there are Roberts. Roberts took it over the line. Takes it in behind the net, being watched there by Hill. There's a shot. That one from a bad angle by Roberts. That was stopped by Melstead. Cougars moving that puck back to the point. North Stars trying to break that 17-game losing streak. There's a shot on. Melstead got a shoulder on it. Cougars circling in behind. Back to the point. Kozak. Puck comes around. Back to the point. Cougars shot. Scored. That might have been redirected there. And the Cougars get a power play goal here.
Well, the North Stars had killed off 3 minutes and 49 seconds of that 4-minute head contact penalty, but the last 11 seconds was the one that did them in, and it looks like maybe McCorster got his second here as he may have deflected that puck. It was a shot from the blue line. 19. And so now it's 2-1 here, and power play goal for the Southwest Cougars.
Well, they got a pretty potent power play. They scored at 23.6%. So almost pretty high percentage. Over comes the Cougars down on the right side. Storming down there is Weens. Puck comes right through the slot. Goes into the corner. North Stars pinned down again. Back to the point it comes to Lawrence. He'll play it in. Of course, their second goal. What's that? His 10th? So he's holding a hot hand here. He's got the Southwest Cougars up 2-1. After North Stars scored on the Jamie Valentino goal just 13 seconds into this hockey game. Now the North Stars find a little breathing room there as Muswagon takes the puck up and gets a good shot away, and that one was stopped there by Wallace. Wallace not very busy here tonight. That was the 7th shot. Not a lot of tough chances either in those 7. Muswagon spins and dumps the puck in. That one comes off the boards and right to the side of the net, and Wallace will jump on that loose puck.
We could hear the bench of the Norman North Stars in that opening period encouraging their players to take the man instead of just trying to poke that puck away from the Cougars. And we do see that sometimes, them trying to reach in instead of just kind of skating through people, and sometimes they get into trouble when they do that.
Puck's right in the slot. Taguna trying to get a shot. He does get a second whack at it, but the puck ended up under Wallace. He didn't know where it was, but it ended up out of the sight of the ref, and they blew it down.
Pretty innocent play, but it resulted in a good chance for the Norman North Stars as Taguna had that puck and was whacking away at it. Wallace didn't really know where it was. It turns out it was under part of his pad, and the North Stars not able to jar it loose.
There's another shot on. Guggenop gets a good shot away, but he had no chance of getting it through that short side. Wallace had that covered pretty good. Cougars now are going to make a wholesale change now.
I think Coach McNish not sure he's liking what he sees, so he sends out some different defenders.
Puck. Saunders keeping that puck in. Guggenop back to Taguna. Taguna spinning back behind the net. Gets control, tried to center the puck, and then it was deflected down the ice. Jaworski back for it for the North Stars. He'll bank it off the boards in behind his own net to Foe. Foe gets it back to Jaworski, and now it's off the boards. Trying to hit Saunders. Jonathan Saunders up there on the rush, but he couldn't. Now Rambo coming on for the Norman North Stars. Puck up through the middle onto the stick of Fortin. Fortin's shot is on. Melstead kicked that to the side. North Stars coming out of their own zone, up over the line. Dumped the puck right in. That was right on the goal, but Wallace not taking any chances. Will smother it there with 15:49 left to go here in the second.
Well, the North Stars coming out with a little bit of zip. Unfortunately, they gave up the only goal here of the second period. McCorster is second of the game on the power play. North Stars out shooting the Cougars in the second period 5-2 so far, but they've been outscored 1-0 and trail this hockey game now 2-1 to the Cougars.
Robinson was trying to get the puck in deep. Now Valentino will play it in. Rambo battling in behind that net against Lawrence. Lawrence now whips it around the boards. Hill pinching in. Puck comes out to the center ice area. Back comes Fortin. There's a shot on, stopped by Melstead. We got a penalty coming, Tom.
Might be a hooking there, yeah. And I think
going against the North Stars.
So just 2 penalties in this hockey game. One was a 4-minute head contact to Howard, but eventually resulted in a goal, and now Hill is going off for a hook as he was trying to impede the progress of the Cougars down in his own zone, and the North Stars have another 2-minute penalty here that hopefully they can kill off with 15:16 to go in the second period.
Face off down to the left side of Braden Melstead. North Stars down by a score of 2-1 right now and trying to kill off a 2-minute penalty. Jaworski down behind his own net, tries to bank it off the boards, and he was successful, and that goes all the way down. King goes back for it. There's Taguna back there. Intercepted it. Oh, and there was good job by Taguna up there. Almost turned it over, and he almost had the hole open net to put it into.
That Taguna's looking like his namesake there, Roger Taguna, who was a pretty good goal scorer for the North Stars a few years ago.
North Stars get a hold of it, and they'll clear it down the ice. Hustling down is Taguna, but the goaltender, Wallace, is out to play it. 1 minute left to go in this power play as the Cougars lugged that puck up. King doing the lugging. And he got it up, and North Stars cleared it out over their own blue line. Back over the line is King once again, makes the pass across. Here's another chance. That one goes right past the goal there. That was McCorrister looking, almost got his third. Puck comes all the way down. Out to play it is Wallace. Headbands it up to Roberts. Roberts gets it over to Holstein. Now the North Stars finally get a hold of it, and they'll clear it. 27 seconds left on the Cougars power play. Up on the rush now. Fortin coming through with a full blast of speed. Drops the puck back. There's a shot. That one was right on. Melstead with the stop. Pinching in is Lawrence on the blue line. Now it's Foe. Foe gets a little bit of time. We got the North Star player back on. There's a pass right up onto his stick. Here goes Hill. Hill on a one-on-one. Easton Saunders up there as well. Out comes the Cougars. Gerard for the North Stars. Whips it around the boards. Onto the stick there, Jonathan Saunders. Saunders giving a bump. Puck in the slot area. There's a shot. Ledoux took the shot. Ends up in the corner along the boards. Now it's off the boards and down the ice. North Stars scamper back for it. Bobesco. Lost control of the puck. Puck comes right out to the slot and a shot on. And a good stop by Milstead.
12:20 to play in the second period. The North Stars trail 2-1. You're listening to North Star Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
Welcome back, everybody. 2-1 in favor of the Southwest Cougars with 12 minutes to go here in this second period. Bruce Cameron along with Tom O'Brien, Dennis Rathgaber, and Paul Anderson taping this game right here at the C.A. Nesbitt Arena. There comes the Cougars once again. There's a shot right on. That shot taken by Pringle. And a good stop there by Melstad. Melstad, his 27th shot. Doing okay in there, but the North Stars trying to get going here. Trying to come out, couldn't get anywhere. Now it's Andrew shot. Southwest Cougars coming at them in waves here.
North Stars did a pretty good job killing off that last power play or penalty kill, allowing just one shot. John Taguna has had a pretty good period of hockey so far in the first 9 minutes or 8.5 minutes of this period. I think 3 or 4 opportunities out in the Cougar zone. Hopefully one of those will click for him, and North Stars looking to equalize this hockey game as they trail 2-1.
Puck in behind the North Stars goal. Puck was passed out, and looks like the net came off the moorings once again. That's the second time in less than a minute that net came off. They'll drop the puck down into North Stars territory. Looks like the having trouble getting that net straightened away right there. 11:16 left now in this second period. Face off to the left side of North Stars net. Puck goes up against the boards. Now Howard throws the puck over here to Rambo. Rambo crosses the line, takes a shot. That one is well wide of the Cougar goal. Good move by Howard, using that long reach there to pull that puck out. There's a shot by Foe. That one was stopped by Wallace. Wallace not particularly busy in this game, but made a good stop there. Valentino battling along there. Now it's out comes the Cougars. Storming back now, Holstein. Holstein gets a shot on. Melstead with a save again. Puck in behind the net, on the stick of McCorrister. Back to the point it comes. There's a wicked shot, and that was taken by Lawrence. Here's another shot, that's off a leg, and puck bounces out as King plays it over the Lawrence and back to King. Sends the puck up to Holstein. Holstein centers the puck. There's a shot by McCorrister. That one is in the feet there of Foe. Now it's kicked into the corner. Foe finally comes up with it, plays it around the boards, and Lawrence jumps off his defensive position to come up and pinch in. He's down low down there. Jaworski will play it around the behind the net. Foe will try to punch it out. Got to the line, kept back in there by Roberts. Dropped the puck back. There's a shot by King. Now it's finally Saunders giving a whack. Came up off the boards and drops down, but Cougars still got control of it. Saunders. Jonathan Saunders takes a look, trying to center the puck out. Right back to Bobesco. Puck coming up there on the far side. Here comes the Southwest Cougars. They chip the puck into the corner. Hustling down there is Roberts. Body down behind the net. Now it's Saunders for the Northstars. Saunders backhands the puck in. Then goes for a change now. Keaston Saunders now on. And Taguna. The puck jumps over Bobesco's stick and down the ice it goes. He gives chase there as Kozak hustling up on the play. Hill falls down on the play. In behind the net, the Cougars got control of the puck, then they lost it. Puck comes right out in the slot, nobody there. Cougars on the attack once again. Finally, the puck is given up. And the Northstars will take it on to the other side as Keaston Saunders punches the puck in. Shearer plays it along the boards and gets the puck out as Taguna now for the Northstars. Will take it back in to his own zone. 2-1 in favor of the Southwest Cougars here in this second period. There's Muswagon slapping the puck along the boards. Nobody there to take that pass, and it comes all the way back to the Southwest Cougars into the rink. They dump it out. Bobesco at center. Taguna couldn't catch up to the loose puck there as Shearer plays it off the boards. Now Valentino battling along the boards here. There's a pass out to the slot, nobody there, and back comes the Cougars once again. Klein takes the puck down, tries to center the puck out. As Gudnitson there, and that'll stop it. 7:23 left to go here in the second, and we'll be going for a break.
Score is 2-1 for the Cougars. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
Welcome back. 7:10 to go here in the second period. Cougars and the Northstars in a dogfight here. 2-1. Cougars leading. Puck goes all the way down. Icing will be called against the Norman Northstars.
The Southwest Cougars finished out of the playoffs last year, but interestingly enough, some of the teams they did beat last year included the Wild, the Thrashers, Yellowhead, and Eastman. Pretty good squads from last year. This year, they've beat Brandon and the Bruins, and still are kind of struggling to find a playoff spot. Interestingly, they can beat those top teams, but they don't play consistently game in and game out, and it has cost them the last couple of years.
Puck cleared all the way down the ice. North Stars are called for another icing call.
Well, the North Stars had kind of reasserted themselves a little bit in this period, but now once again the Cougars taking the play to the Norman North Stars, and North Stars relying on Melstead, and you know, they're just not winning those battles for the puck. The Cougars seem to want that puck a little more than the North Stars do, and they're winning those battles. They're getting there first. They're maybe just a little faster. I don't know if that's true or not, but they seem to be a little bit faster and a little bit hungrier for that puck. The North Stars trying to poke at it, trying to wait for it to come to them instead of going for it and fighting for the puck themselves. And eventually, when you do that too often, you pay the price.
Face off good to the right side of Braden Melstead. Puck back to the point. Lawrence kept it in for the Cougars. Puck played around on the boards. Pinching in along there is Klein. There's a shot from a bad angle, and that one was right on. Roberts taking that shot. Puck now chipped out over center, up at the center ice line. Duke couldn't get going with that loose puck, and it was dumped right back in. Jaworski now behind the net, behind the goal line, plays it around. Foe couldn't contain that pass. There's Berard battling in behind. Sends that puck out. That there was intercepted. There's going to be a trip coming here to Ledoux. Took the feet out, and now the Cougars are going to do their third power play of the game.
Well, that puck came out from the corner. I think it was the North Stars that shot it out, but it looked like they were the ones doing the centering as it went right onto the Cougars' stick, and Ledoux had to do something about it, and he did. But for the third time this game, the Norman North Stars have a power play to kill off. They've done pretty good. They almost killed off a 4-minute one. Got scored on with just 11 seconds to go. They only allowed one shot on the last power play. We'll see how they do this time out.
North Stars come up with that loose puck now. There to come over to Guna. Comes over, takes a shot. That's off a stick of Lawrence. And that's off the glass. There's Howard forechecking up there. Bobesco out to kill this off, and Hill on the defense for the Norman North Stars. Puck in behind the North Stars net. Cougars have a pretty fair power play. There's Lawrence with a shot. That came through a massive legs there, and Melstead managed to find it, steered away. Here's Lawrence again. His shot is high off the glass, and now it's cleared. Much Guggenap cleared it all the way down the ice. North Stars make some changes now. Foe coming out, and Jaworski jumps out there as well. Here's a shot. That one was taken right off the slot there, and that was Holstein getting a shot away. Holstein gets another shot. That one's stopped by Melstead. Jaworski takes a look and trying to play it off the glass, and it went over the glass and out of play. With 51 seconds left on the power play and 4:46 to go in the second.
North Stars allowed just one shot on their last power play. They've given up one so far here, but it's been all down in their zone except for one clearing attempt or pass early on in this power play. Outshot now 29-12, outscored 2-1.
Puck comes back to the point, kept in by King. King's seen a lot of ice time out there for the Cougars, as well as Lawrence. You see him lots out there, especially on power plays and penalty killing. And there's a shot, and that one is buried right inside that goal post. And the Cougars find the net again. Looks like maybe Fortin on the goal.
That's their second power play goal of this hockey game. The last two have been power play goals, and
hard to see that. Kozak with the goal.
Now 3-1. Norman North Stars only, it's not been a pretty clean game, but once again the power play just killing the North Stars. When the Brandon Wheat Kings were in here, I think they had 5 power play goals on Friday night, and whole bunch the next night as well. And boy, if you can't kill off penalties, you better not take them.
Kozak with his 4th goal of the season. And you're right, this is one heck of a power play that the Southwest Cougars have.
Well, they're looking good here tonight as they've scored 2 power play goals on 3 chances. They lead this hockey game 3-1.
Yeah, they give it to 19, but
they said McCorrister again, but we think maybe it was Kozak, not McCorrister. We'll see if they correct it, but
if it is, that's his 3rd, but I think it was Kozak. Don't you agree?
You know what? I maybe there was a deflection there somewhere, but no, I don't think he roofed it. Yeah, it was up over his shoulder. So
well, that's the way 3 of us have seen it as Kozak. So maybe they'll change it.
Well, another penalty here, I think, going to the Norman Northstars. This one was well away from the play, way back at the blue line, and the puck was in front of Melstead back in his zone, and this time it's Valentino going off. Northstars back on their heels. They scored the opening goal 13 seconds in. The Cougars evened it up 1-1 late in that period, 16-20 mark. And then the Northstars gave up a penalty early in the second period on the power play, and another one here just a minute ago, and now they have another power play to kill off. They trail this hockey game 3-1. They're being outshot 30-12. And not for the stellar play of Melstead, this game would be well over.
Average shots on the Northstars somewhere in the 30s, and they're already hit the 30 mark already, and we still got a period and a bit to go.
Another 4-minute penalty, Bruce.
It's a 4-minute penalty, so that really digs them into a little bit of a hole. Roberts. Now the Northstars coming back, a bit of 2-on-1. Now rolled off the stick at Taguna though, and he doesn't get the shot on net, and that now it's turned over, and now the Cougars will bring it back. Back they come over the line. They got it in there, and now it's picked up by the Northstars and chipped out. That's Rambo getting that puck out. And the Cougars coming back. Full rubs his man out behind the net. And now the Northstars clear down the ice. And the Cougars will make some changes, and so will the Northstars, as Hill will come out. And Lawrence is out there for the Southwest Cougars. You know they're going to rely on him lots. Puck sent back to the point. There was a shot taken, never made it through. Was Fortin taking that shot. Back to Lawrence at the point. Lawrence's shot is high and off the glass. Puck played in behind the net of the Norman Northstars. Back to Lawrence at the point. He couldn't keep it in. Puck goes all the way down. Wallace is out of the net to play it. Whip the puck around here. That's off of Lawrence's stick. Or off his skate. And now up comes the Cougars. Streaking up there was Klein, dumping the puck in. Out of the net there was Melstead to play it. There, finally the Northstars get it up. They take it over the line. Couldn't get the shot away. There's going to be a penalty here for the Norman against the Southwest Cougars.
And we'll be back with all of that in just a moment. 3-1 is now the score for the Cougars. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
Welcome back. The Southwest Cougars leading the Norman Northstars by a score of 3-1, but they've playing a little 4-on-4 hockey right now. North Stars will end up with a little bit of a power play when this is all said and done, barring any penalties, that is. As the Cougars now up on the rush here as they hit the center ice line. Now they're bringing it down. And trying on the wraparound here, but a good stop by Melstad, and back come the North Stars, and it's Bobesco with it. Sends the puck up to Daguna. Back to Bobesco. He dumps it in. He'll go for a change there. Muswagon jumps on. Cougars take it up and dump the puck in. That's Kozak. Muswagon dropped, knocked down on the play. North Stars tried to make a play, but jumped out to center now to Guna. Over the line, Kozak watching him as he takes it down in the corner, drops it back. There's Muswagon with his shot, and it's wide of the net. Robinson got it deep into the corner. Now it comes back to Robinson at the point. Kaguna. That's off a stick and high into the air, and that'll do it for the period. North Stars being outshot 30-12 and down 3-1 after 2 periods of play.
Well, 30-12, that means the shots were 9-7 in that second period, so kind of quieted down from that opening period where the North Stars were outshot next weekend throughout the holiday period. And the number to call is 778-8111. And they'll get you and your car home. That's a service that's been available in our community and throughout the province for a couple of decades now. And you don't know what difference it's made, because if you don't have a tragedy, you don't know that you maybe escaped one. But basically, if you're feeling like you maybe shouldn't be driving, but you've got your car and you don't want to leave it behind, you give them a call, 778-8111. They get you and your car home. They operate Fridays and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 3 a.m. or 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. And I do believe that they'll actually head out to Paint Lake as well. They have done that in the past. Well, it looks like we're all ready, and now with the third period, here's Bruce Cameron.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Third period underway. 3 seconds left in the North Stars penalty, and then now he's on, and now the North Stars are on the power play. Down 3-1 here going into the third. Jorschuk in behind the net. Jorski, coming in behind his own net. Jorski moving the puck up through center on the Howard stick. That's off his stick, and down the ice it goes. Now the North Stars trying to set this power play up. Howard knocked down on the play, but the power play is not going to last that long as the Southwest Cougars got their man back on. So we're at even strength, 5 men apiece here. North Stars down by a couple in the early going here of this third period. Badly outshot in this game, but still got a chance. Jaworski down behind his own net. But the puck has been turned over onto the stick there of Roberts, who dropped it back. There's a shot. That one's wide of the North Stars net. North Stars trying to snap a 17-game losing streak. 1 point so far this season. That coming at the expense of the Brandon Wheat Kings in an overtime loss. Southwest Cougars with only 5 wins this season. Would like to improve that record here today. Cougars get it down deep into the North Star zone, and behind the net is Holstein. On the stick of Ramsey, puck comes out, and that's off the boards, and that'll go down the ice, but that's out to play is Wallace. Out of the net to play the puck. North Stars with a turnover here is Holstein trying to get a good shot away. Came over too far. Shot was wide. Here's another shot. That one was taken by Ramsey, and that one was right on. And a good stop there by Melstad.
Bruce said a giveaway right at actually outside their own blue line is I think it was Berard just kind of shot it towards the middle of the ice, and the Cougars said thank you very much and went in and had a pretty good scoring chance there. North Stars have to fight now to get this puck back and out of their own zone. Cougars centered the puck right there, and now it's cleared down the ice.
And that one is going to be icing called against the Norman Northstars at 17:34 left to go here in the third period.
17:34 here to go, and the Norman Northstars looking to try to get the next goal here and make this game a little more interesting as they trail it now 3-1. 2 power play goals are the last 2 goals, and they both belong to the Southwest Cougars. That's the difference in this hockey game.
Of course, they're with 3 goals as they credit him with the 3rd goal, but we're not quite sure he got it, as Kozak looked like he fired that one directly into the net. But right now, as it stands, Forrester's got 3 of the 3 goals. Valentino with the single for the Norman Northstars. Here comes Lawrence over the line for the Cougars. Loses control of the puck. Now the Northstars trying to make that pass out to Saunders. That was too far for him all the way down, and that's going to be icing called against the Norman Northstars.
It's starting to sound a little bit repetitious, Bruce. Icing by the Northstars, icing by the Northstars. We'll see if they can actually carry that puck out of their own zone, and they are trying, I guess. They just keep missing that pass and the puck carrying down to the opposite end of the ice.
Face off to the right side of Melstead. And they wave out Berard out of the face-off circle. And Saunders comes in to take the draw. Jonathan Saunders. And the Northstars find the loose puck, and now their play right on the stick of Berard was coming through the middle. Then didn't hang on to it too long, and he lost control of it. Back comes the Cougars. Klein bodied along the boards, played it in behind the net. Back to the point. There's a shot, and they score. Right up over the shoulder.
Well, that was, I think, one that caught Melstead by surprise, as it looked like maybe that pass or the play was going to come out away from the net, and all of a sudden it went towards the net and up over his shoulder. Goal number 4 now for the Southwest Cougars, and is it the nail in the coffin? It's a little early to say that, but it's getting a little tougher now. Looks like Weens there.
Weens with his 5th has got them up 4-1 now. Now the Northstars in there and a shot on, and Wallace with the save off the Rambo shot. So the Cougars widening the gap here with that goal by Weens has got him up 4-1. Face-off beat to the right side of Wallace. Another shot on. Wallace with the pad save, and it's cleared out. Hill banks it off the boards to Rambo. Rambo gets it over to Babesco, who gets it to Howard, who will dump it in. Puck comes back to the point. Weens with the goal. And the puck cleared down the ice, and now the Cougars called on that one for icing.
So Gudnason and King getting credits for the assist. For King, that's his 2nd assist of this hockey game. Holstein has a couple of assists as well. McCorister a couple of goals. Some of the same names again and again here for the Southwest Cougars, as they've now staked themselves to a 4-1 lead after falling behind 1-0 in the early going of this hockey game.
Hutch Guggenop drops it to Saunders, Keeson Saunders. Keeson Saunders plays it across. Now it's dumped in, right behind the Cougar net. Muswagon pinching in. Puck got to the line, but Laguna played it, gets it back in. Muswagon at the blue line, but the puck gets past him, and back come the Cougars. Ramsey takes the shot. Cougars couldn't center the puck, and the Northstars comes back, gets it past Lawrence, who's at the point. Guggenop got it over the line. Laguna up there. Here's Saunders with it right now. Takes a look. His shot is on. That was stopped easily there by Wallace. Here's the pass right out there. A good chance there as Keaston Saunders got a shot on, but Wallace was equal for the shot and made a great save.
Well, that was a nice setup there for the Keaston Saunders as he was kind of coming in there, and it was a good feed. I think it was Mucha Guganop who gave him that feed, and he had a pretty good shot there, but give Wallace full marks. He stood his ground and kept that puck out of his net.
Wallace hasn't been particularly busy. I think there's about 2 or 3 good scoring chances in this game. There's 16 shots up there. So the good scoring chances hasn't been coming that good for the Norman Northstars. A lot of them from well out. A lot of them were weak shots.
Well, one of the challenges, I guess, for the Norman Northstars is Jerome Linkletter is injured and out for about 4 weeks, and he's been one of their better point getters so far this hockey season. He's got a couple of goals, 10 assists, some power play markers as well, and a shorthanded goal, and they're going to miss him here until he comes back. They don't have a lot of depth when it comes to scoring, so when you lose one of your top point getters, that leaves a pretty good hole.
Mike Barron and who's the other one that's out? Tanner Pilon is out as well. So that's a couple of guys, 3 guys who started the season who are not with them right now on the disabled list. For how long, we're not sure. Jaworski will play it behind the net. Berard couldn't catch up to the puck. Ledoux banks it off the boards. Couldn't hit Jaworczyk. And the Cougars will play it back in. Berard will skate in behind his own net. Berard takes it to the blue line, trying to make that long pass up to Jaworski. But the Cougars will bring it back. That shot was taken high off the glass behind the North Stars goalie, Melstad. Now the puck jumped over the boards at the Cougar bench, and that'll stop the clock at 13-13.
4-1 now the score for the Cougars. You're listening to Norman Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
Well, welcome back. Bruce Cameron along with Tom O'Brien, Dennis Rathgaber, and Paul Anderson giving you a game between the Southwest Cougars and the Norman North Stars. 12:45 to go. Cougars leading 4-1. Puck down into Cougar territory right now, trying to come out. Howard up on the rush there, couldn't get that shot off, and the Cougars will storm back. Here's the dump in by McCorrister, having a great game here tonight for the Cougars. There's Howard trying to play it up. Comes right back to the point. That shot was changed direction, and that was shot by Lawrence from the point. There's another shot that was on, and another save there for Mr. Melstad. 32nd save, 33rd shot of the game.
That puck came from Lawrence, and Andrew was just sitting there. He redirected it, just went right by the edge of the net, and that would have been almost impossible for the North Stars. Lawrence, or rather Andrew, having a few words as he makes his way to the Cougar bench. Penalty now up here for the Cougars, so the Norman North Stars get a chance to try out their power play. This one a full 2-minute variety. And Grace Bindle will be our contestant here with the Pepsi power play. Grace, should the North Stars score with the extra attacker, they'll win you some Pepsi product, courtesy of Arctic Beverages.
Puck down in behind the Cougar net. There's Berard moving the puck around back there. Saunders. Butchaguganop back to Berard. There's Howard waiting for the pass out in slot area. Nobody there. Back to Saunders, over to Foe. That shot is off a Cougar leg and out over the boards it goes, and that player is getting up slowly down there.
So Pringle is off for a slash for the Norman Northstar, or for the Southwest Cougars. So the Norman Northstars have had only one power play chance in this hockey game. It was only 25 seconds in duration, so not really a full power play, and I don't even know if they had a shot on with the extra attacker. See what they can do here. Still a minute 34 to go on the penalty.
Klein limping off there after the shot by Foe. Took that one hard on the leg, but he's shaking it off back there. Looks like we'll see him back. So 1:22 left in this power play for the Norman Northstars. Setting it up behind their own goal, and out they come. Berard and Howard on this power play, along with much Guggenap. Puck is down inside the zone of the Cougars. Saunders couldn't hang on to it, and away comes the Cougars now. Storming in is Kozak, scores! Kozak picked that puck up at the blue line, took it all the way down, and lifted that one up over the shoulder here, Melstad, and that's got him up 5-1.
Well, a shorthanded goal there is Northstars not able to keep that puck in, and against there, instead of taking the man, they played the puck and lost that battle, and that was all she wrote. Is it's now 5-1, so 2 power play goals and a shorthanded goal to go along with an two even strength goals for the Cougars, and it's now 5-1 here. Still 50 seconds to go with the extra skater for the Northstars.
Southwest Cougars shorthanded goal scored by number 18, Tyson Kozak. It was unassisted at 8 minutes 53 seconds.
So Kozak with his 4th goal of the season. Moved them up 5-1. But there's a little bit of power play left for the Northstars. Here's Valentino, got it over to Yorski. Now it's over to Hill. Hill will play it in. Kuna bodied along the boards. Worski pinching in. Kuna couldn't come up with the loose puck. The Cougars do, and they clear it. Now that's blown down. I don't know what they blew that down for.
It was a high stick, I think, that touched the puck. So it was a Northstar high stick. So the goaltender Melstead touched it, and they whistled it down. And not sure. I guess the face-off will come down in the Northstar zone because of that. So 5-1, still 8 seconds to go, but it's going to be pretty tough to move that puck down and get a good chance here with just that length of time.
That was a shot, and that was stopped. Ramsey getting that shot away. Now the Cougar player back on. Everything at even strength once again. 10 minutes to go in this hockey game. Everything going the Cougars' way. Foe is back for it, and then he give up the puck, lost control of the puck. And walking right in there was Ramsey.
And I think
and
he
then
scored
they finished
first.
it.
Yep.
And they finished it.
You know, it's, I don't know. It's just
gone bad to worse?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know what
Trying
I'm
to find the right
say.
words here. It's hard.
I'm just deciding, you know, it's difficult. You got players out there that you're counting on, and they just keep coughing that puck up again and again and again. And you know they're better than that. You know they're better than that, but
turnovers is the story of the game here for the Northstars. I think that's one of the biggest problems the Northstars have this year. Now the Cougars are back on that, up there again.
Southwest Cougars goal scored by number 17, Tyson Pringle. Assisted by number 11, Matthew Ramsey, and number 24.
They give that one to Pringle. And they got him up 6-1 right now. There's another shot. That one was taken by McCorrister. Cougar still moving that puck around. Goes right to the slot. There was a shot by Fortin coming in through the slot area. He got a shot on, but a good stop there by Melstad. Northstars with a promising start to this game by the goal by Valentino, just 13 seconds in. And then the ice tilted the other way. And that puck jumps right up, and only for that screen, I would have had that one. Come right up at us, Tom.
Might have had it in your teeth, but you would have had it.
You would have had it.
Would have had it. 6-1 now. The Northstars, if you can believe it, led this hockey game 1-0 in the early going, but the Cougars have scored the last 6 goals, and the Northstars have had absolutely no answer to that. And power play goals, shorthanded goals, even strength goals, they've done it all here tonight against the Northstars.
They might have improved their power play percentage from, what was it, 23% coming in?
Yeah, 26.3 or something. Anyway, yes.
Yeah.
They're 2 for 4 right now with the extra skater and have a shorthanded goal as well. So their special teams doing the job.
Doing well. There's another chance. That one come off the boards right in the slot area. Melstead had to look around and find that loose puck as it came out precariously out into the blue paint, but he did find it and he smothered it.
Kind of came out there like a pinball as it came off the backboards. Melstead just wanted to smother it, but took a bounce back towards the net, and then off his pads he was able to cover up. Shots now 39-18 in this hockey game. The Northstars gave up 21 shots in that opening period, and that really kind of set the tone for this game.
Cougars send the puck back to Sandbrook at the point. Sandbrook will now go for a change. Puck backhanded in there by McCorrister. Puck on the, here's McCorrister coming in. There's a shot on. Puck bouncing high in the air. And Dvorak found it in behind the net, and now he's cleared it out. And the Southwest Cougars are back inside their own line. Up they come. There was Lawrence trying to make that pass across, and it went too far for Pringle, and that caused the icing.
7:25 now to go in this hockey game. 6-1 for the Cougars. You're listening to Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
Well, welcome back. Here's Valentino with a pass out and Howard with the shot. And out came Wallace to make the save, and a good one. 7:03 now left to go. 6-1, Cougars lead.
Valentino, the only one to score for the Northstars. That was in the opening rush. Almost had a second goal here this game, and if nothing else, it'd be a bit of a moral victory as these two teams have to meet again tomorrow evening here at the Arena, 7:30.
Face off down to the right side of goaltender Riley Wallace, coming into the game with a 3.44 goals against, and he's doing all right tonight. He's only given up one. There's Valentino trying to hit Howard out in the slot, turns and spins and plays the puck in. There's Rambo with it. Rambo couldn't cut to the middle, sends it back in behind the net to Valentino, trying to find Rambo again. There's Howard, but he's being shoved out of there by a couple of Cougar players as Wallace jumped on the puck.
A little bit of intensity here now from the Norman Northstars as they try to, I don't know, maybe just redeem themselves a little bit. This game pretty much out of hand here, 6-1 with just over 6.5 minutes here to play, but probably the best shift we've seen out of the Norman Northstars, maybe all game actually right now.
Much Guggenheim loses that draw. Picked up by McCorrister. He couldn't get out over the line. Battling along the boards is Shearer over there. Here's the pass over to Guggenheim with a shot, and Wallace with another good save. And he's had three good saves here in the last minute.
Well, the Northstars finally looking like they want that puck and winning some of those battles, moving that puck towards the net, taking a good shot. And the Cougars are letting them do it, so you might as well keep trying it.
Puck down behind the Cougars goal. Puck chipped out, and on that puck down was Ramsey. Ramsey coming down the right side. Ramsey was tripped up on the play, no penalty called. Pass up to Much Guggenheim, drops the puck right back. Here's the pass out. Berard looking for the pass, didn't get it. Bodied up along the boards. Chuck waiting for the pass at the point. Ramsey couldn't get his stick going in there. Down behind the net, Sambrook comes right back to the point. There's a shot by Muswagon. That never made it through. Now it's cleared back to the point. And now it's Ramsey with the puck for the Cougars. He'll just pick it up and dump the puck in. That one's right on the net. And both teams now going to make some changes. 5:27 left to go here in the third.
The Southwest Cougars were league champions back in 97, 98, 98, 99. Pretty good squad back there as we rounded out the century. They've also been finalists 4 different times, the latest in 2011, 2012.
Seemed to be a lot more parity back then, Tom. It doesn't seem to have that kind of flavor anymore, does it?
Every team kind of took their turn challenging for the league lead. And you're absolutely right, Bruce. You got about 5 teams. We heard Dennis McNish talk about that. He'd like to be considered one of those elite teams, but that's a pretty tough group to join, as you've got the Winnipeg squads. Brandon and Eastman and Pembina Valley are usually pretty competitive as well, and that doesn't leave too much for the rest of the league.
There's a shot on, and that was a good stop there as Melstead come out to make that save. Down to 4:46. I think the North Stars can't wait for this game to end.
It's an interesting thing in this province. Again, you heard Coach McNish talk about the fact that there's just not as many communities that are growing down in his area, Souris and south of Brandon, and I think you can say that about a lot of parts of Manitoba. And it makes it tough to field a hockey team because you just don't have as many players to choose from.
Yeah, it's interesting that each coach comes up here and their numbers are dropping. And we think we're the only ones, but it seems our talent levels are dropping. Our numbers are dropping, but our talent level seems to be getting lower. But maybe somewhere along the line it'll turn around. But other teams are having the same issues.
Yeah, I think it's. I think there's, absolutely a common thing there. 40 seems to be a pretty normal number when you ask people how many come out to do the tryouts. 40. A lot of the different squads seem to be around 40. The North Stars sometimes will have 60, and we think that's a little bit low. But be even tougher, I guess, if we only had 40. But maybe if they're the right 40, then it's all right.
40 good ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, here comes Rambo up the right side. He takes a look, dumps the puck into the corner. He was intended to get that one on goal, but it went wide. Puck is down behind the North Stars net. Lawrence was up, pinching in up there. Or Klein that was. Now it's back into there's another turnover right there, and a good chance as it looks like Kozak, looking for a second of the game there, had a free shot at the net.
Well, Maciej Guganop was way up at the other blue line trying to get the puck up there. Chase Muswagon saw him and tried to shoot it there, but it was intercepted by the Cougars. And if not for Melstead making another good save, this game would be 7-1 and not 6-1.
Be interested to know about turnovers. How many turnovers in this game? Because it just seems to be so many of those, and it's just killing the North Stars here tonight. And it seems like every time they cough it up, there's a goal.
Well, interestingly, it seems to be the whole team. You know, sometimes, there's a couple of players that are struggling and so on, or just, being called to do more than they're really capable of doing. But tonight, it's guys that you don't always see doing that are doing it as well. So whether that's a mental thing or exactly what that is, I don't know. But
if we had that answer, would be,
I guess
we'd be psychologists.
You got to think it's a little bit mental when you've gone 17 games without a win. That's got to be playing on your psyche a little bit. I'm sure it's very challenging for the coaches to keep everybody moving forward, keep everybody positive. They have to first start with themselves and keep themselves positive, and that's not always easy to do.
And it's a development for the North Stars. They try to develop not only a team, but individual players. They go on in their hockey lives to junior or college or maybe higher. But as a team, it's not seemed to working out too good for them so far. Though they've had some games where they probably could have pulled off some victories. Case in point, on the road last week, 5-3 they had, or 5-2 going into that third period. Only lose 6-5. That had to be a really tough loss for them down in Pembina Valley.
I tell you, I don't know what it'd be like to play it. It was tough for me to read that. You know, you think, oh, there it is, and then it just kind of evaporates on you. And it's disappointing. I mean, I think we all want to see this team have some success. We don't want to see this, and neither do they. So all you can do is keep playing it one game at a time, one shift at a time, and hopefully things will start to come together for you.
Well, there's a minute 45 to go in this game, and the Cougars are well in the driver's seat. Dumps the puck in. Hill on that puck, deep in his own zone. Pinching in at the point there was King. Puck now lifted down by McCorrister. McCorrister had 2 goals. They've given him the 3rd goal. We're not sure about that one, but he's got 3 on the paper. So he's had quite a night here tonight for the Southwest Cougars. Howard fires the puck in for the Northstars during the 1 minute left in the game. Out comes the Cougars once again. Northstars cannot hold this Cougar team down. Fanning on the shot there was King, and the Northstars come back. Muswagon with the puck now. Couldn't get the puck in. Howard takes his man along the boards. Howard couldn't come up with the puck, and again, the Cougars are managing to get the puck out. Down to 30 seconds, puck dumped in. Out to play it there was Melchstad. Howard trying to backhand it out, couldn't. Now finally to get it over the line, just barely, and now it's gobbled up. Now it's on the stick of Shearer, plays it over. Puck goes right down behind the Northstars net. Puck comes around the Hunter. That'll just about do it. Here is Gerard charging up, but the game is going to end, and the Northstars are going to be saddled with a loss, their 18th straight loss from the season. 44 shots to 24 in the shots, and the final score, Cougars 6 and the Norman Northstars 1.
And we'll take our last quick break here. We'll be back just after a 30-second break. The score, 6-1. That's the final. The Norman Northstars dropping their 18th in a row to the Southwest Cougars. You're listening to the Northstar Hockey on the Arctic Radio Network and ThompsonOnline.ca.
And the McIntyre defensive player of the game is Braden Belstead. Once again, tomorrow here at the TRCC, your Norman Northstars will be facing the Southwest Cougars. Puck drop is at 7:30, and we hope to see you there.